So we're in Classic again today, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to hunt for whitetail and Roosevelt elk. I'm still looking for a 400 elk and at least 190 whitetail for my lodge. But also, I kind of was feeling like hunting mule deer. So one thing we don't do very often is like hunt two different maps in one video. But I think that's what we're going to do today. We'll probably spend like an hour, hour and a half here on Red Feather, and then we'll jump over to Timber Gold, spend roughly the same amount of time, and hopefully by doing that, getting the two different spawns and everything, we can run into something decent. This is going to be interesting. We got this guy out here, and he's like max weight, but also this moose is going to attack me if I don't do something, so hoping I can get lucky. Oh, that's going to be easy with him walking. Oh, perfect. Are you gonna? Yeah, you are. I thought you might charge. That's why I did not put the bow down. Alright. Saves me an arrow. And don't run that way. I see another buck. A much better buck. That's a pretty decent high rack. 150 to 175, so we'll hop in the tower here. I'm really lucky I made that drop shot, because I wouldn't have been surprised at all if he ran over and spooked that one. But if we can get him down, that'll be a pretty dang good start. I don't think he's going to score that great, like probably in the 160s, but he's got that really, really tall, almost crown-looking rack. I quite like the look of it anyway. So, can you stop? Really don't want him to go under the tower. Probably better just go for this. Nice. So I've made this mistake before. I've hopped out of the tower and spooked stuff. Doesn't look like anything's coming in. I was thinking while I was sitting there, I don't do really anything in slow motion. I used to. But if there was ever a shot to do it, if I did it earlier with that one, I mean, you know, that's going to be in the future for me editing, but that was pretty neat. I do want to actually see what that looks like in slow-mo anyway. We'll get this set up, because this is a cool-looking buck. That's not too bad. I'm in like an awkward spot. I can't move the camera any further that way, but still looks pretty good. And leaves room on potential thumbnail picture if I got to put text there, which sometimes that's a thing. But I want to know exactly how far was this and where did I hit it? 68 meters, right lung liver, so I was a little bit back. That was a 147? What? I guess he does have more mass. I thought he was like a 120. That's pretty cool, though. That's a nearly 150s 5x5. That actually doesn't happen very often. We did just take a trophy shot, so I'm not going to take one there, but that was actually better than I thought by quite a bit. So, not going to lie, things kind of slowed down after that start there. Literally, this is the first buck I've seen. It's been like 20 minutes. But I am going to actually fast travel and go into like a spot that could be whitetail or elk. So, we'll just get that guy down. Because I don't want to completely abandon whitetail yet, because it might be a good spawn. We had those two that quickly, but then just nothing, no tracks or anything. That's a giant. So, we're going to go back here. And we're just going to go like somewhere up like this and get into elk country a bit. That's better anyway. I think it might have been a good decision to do this though, because I'm on a track, I think it was 80 to 95 that I've been following, and then of course I heard a different grunt and I just cannot let that go, so I had to see what he was. So, not that impressive, but I don't know. I had a doe spook in the direction of the one that I was tracking. We're getting fairly fresh tracks, so that could have spooked him. Otherwise, he might even be coming in, so I gotta kind of take this slow, but I just saw he's got a neat little drop time that I hadn't noticed. Get him just in the sun so you can see that coming right down below the brow tine. That's kind of neat. You don't see a lot of them like that close to their head. Anyway, we'll go see if we can find this guy. The good thing is he's moving the direction I wanted to go anyway, so even if he's not that big, not really wasting time following him. I don't really know if that's the one that I was tracking, because I got a different grunt. And of course I had to stop and call it in. That wasn't it, because it grunted again like back there somewhere. So if all our tracks disappear, he's 85 kilos, so there's a fair chance that was the one. See if they go away. Yeah, that was the one. Like I said, though, at least he was kind of leading us in the direction I wanted to go. Of course, this guy, the one that called's not really anything special either, so that's kind of unfortunate. Just fell off the rock. Alright. So, we're gonna go a little bit further. Pretty much till I have a fast travel available again. And then, if we haven't run into anything, I'm just gonna go straight into, like, pretty much only elk territory. Here. Alright, yeah. We're gonna kill that and move on. This is getting pretty repetitive. All the bucks are the same size. Don't really need to worry about shooting a gun since I'm fast traveling anyway, but that's like, what, 4 or 5 in a row that aren't good? Maybe we just lucked out and the only really decent spawns were right by the lodge, which I guess if we're going to get 2 in one spot, that's as good as any. 119. I don't remember what the last one scored, but I think it was like 118 or something. So let's go into elk country for a bit. Well, that's kind of disappointing, and also, this guy's gonna spook. So, just do that. I think it was just the 3. They came in a pretty bad spot. But I think the game might be telling me it's time to switch to Timber Gold. We have not had much luck since that beginning, so I'm gonna check. I'll make sure there's only 2 other tracks here, and as long as there's not one that I missed, which that guy's stuck in a tree over there, I think we're probably gonna move on, because kind of seems like this map's pretty dead. That guy's decent anyway, better than any of the elk that were in that herd on Red Feather for sure. I did switch weapons. I brought the crossbow because there's a lot of tall grass on this map. I think generally you're better off being able to stay prone because sometimes you just can't see stuff till too late. So we'll get him. And we're going to head up to a tower. I only heard female elk call until this guy, so I don't think there's any deer around. I didn't see anything either, but what, like 280? If that? 260. Still better than the ones on Red Feather, I guess. That's a decent little buck, I guess. I mean, for the weight, 75 to 90, that's pretty dang low. I think I probably better shoot, because I don't know if that cow's going to get underneath the tower and end up spooking everything. Trying to make sure I don't mess it up, though. Alright, good. That's running that way. So that shouldn't really affect anything. I'm planning on going pretty much directly this way. Yeah, decent little 152. We'll take that. There are so many bucks. I think there's either 9 or 10. And, I mean, the one on the back's decent. He's not huge by any means, 170 to 195, but it's something to shoot anyway. I mean, they're just coming in from everywhere. I'm kind of surprised we don't have anything better than that. Maybe there's one hiding somewhere on the map, but that's a pretty good sample size of the mule deer population. Not have anything really above like 190. I don't think this guy will top it. There's even another with a drop time longer than any other time on his frame. That's good. Anyway, this guy made it, so we're about to have deer running everywhere. I just fast traveled here, so I can't even like fast travel away because this is gonna mess up everything. Anything that had any idea that it wanted to come this way, it's gonna be fleeing. The bad thing is that's the way I want to go. So I don't really know how I'm gonna go about this. Maybe I'm best crossing the water, because I'm just gonna end up spooking them further and further and spooking everything else in front of me. I don't know what really to do about that. He made 180 anyway. Decent. That actually looks like a good buck. What's the estimate on that? That's up to 205. Thought he might have been way bigger for a second. I bet he's over 200. Looks like a 203-ish. All his tines are good, main beams are good. When he was standing in that bush, I kind of thought we might have been looking at something real special there, but yeah, good weight. 190. Is it just smaller frame than I thought? I was pretty dang convinced. I really don't... He's got that one... I didn't see this short tine here. Oh. Actually, that main beam short too. Alright, then that makes sense. Didn't really notice that. Anyway, I think I'm going to go a little bit longer. We'll go till I have another fast travel and whatever we get between now and then fast travel and look for something quickly, and we'll probably wrap up. So, that's kind of disappointing. Fast travel in here, grunt, and that's what it turns out to be. There's a wolf over there that I think is making him alert. So I did get another grunt back this way. I think it's from a group I already saw, but it might not be, so we'll try to get that, and then that's likely going to be the last thing for this video. Well, it's definitely not a group of bucks I already saw, because it's by himself. But I need to use that last 300 bullet anyway, so at least it's something meaningful, because it's going to be the last kill of a video. Something just ran off over there. Like I said, there was a group of bucks, so it's probably from them. They were kind of headed this way. But 118 for that guy, so nothing worthy of the trophy lodge today. We had a couple of good ones. I mean, the 190's muley wasn't bad, a 180. Those first couple of bucks, I'm really happy with that. That first shot we made, that might have been the highlight of the video, but you know, don't get to control where stuff happens, just what we do when we find stuff. So anyway, I think that's going to wrap this up. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.